So, from the title, you already know that I learned something. Turns out that toxic areas are unimaginably worse than I ever knew. And I'll talk about that in just a second. Let me get a link over to Discord. No, like, I'd stayed out of the toxic biomes, but they weren't what I thought they'd be. Alright, there we go. So what I imagined was a toxic biome would be a place that had a bunch of those spills. You know, the toxic spills that you can make through a variety of ways. Hold on a second. Strange fork, I think. No, whose weapon is that? Is it his? No, he's all beat up right now. I think he had a break and we beat him up. Let me see. Yeah, let's just bring that in. But yeah, no, there's no toxic spillage everywhere that I was expecting. Instead, a toxic biome is something completely different. Normal trees grow, fertile ground exists. You also have weird new types of trees. You can plant only specific crops, apparently, like rice. Rice is allowed for some reason, but not smoke leaf. But the big problem is absolutely absurd toxic buildup coming at you constantly. Yeah. I don't know what the animals are like. They seem to be normal animals, and they don't seem to be getting any toxic buildup at all, which I don't understand. It's not like there's specific... Anyway, everything about this biome is not what I was expecting it to be. I'm going to stay away from these for now in the future. It was completely ridiculous and absurdly bad. In fact, I would have had to load to before I came here, but I was too lazy. Now that I know how to spawn things, I just spawned a pile of mech serums and gave one to every person, and it cleared their toxic, and then their toxic's already built up again. So yeah, we're getting the heck out of here. We are gone. I have learned my lesson about this place, and we need to go. Yeah, this polluted terrain stuff. I also passed the gas mask around to different people. I tried everything, locking them inside. It was poisoning me while I was indoors. It's a terrible place. The worst. Increased pollution. See, I didn't even notice the increased pollution when I came in. I wasn't expecting it. An uplink. Too bad! We're not staying. It's too dangerous. Alright, so now we make a big decision. Obviously, we need to go this way and get these eventually. On the other hand... Well, I'm not going into toxic areas, even to trade with a friend. We could try to make friends with some of these different factions and trade with them, which had been the plan. I need better weapons. I really do. I don't even have enough chem fuel because that terrible disaster where we got a whole bunch of stuff exploded. I think we're just gonna kind of scooch our way this way again. Specifically, I need to learn how to make turrets and guns. Badly. We need to get turrets and we need to get weapons. Once we have those, then I don't know. What path do we want to take? I want to try a glow forest. I want to try a glacial plains. I want to see a lava. I want to see a lot of things. Let's jump to a hill. Yeah. It's going to take a while for this toxic buildup to go away, and we might have to deal with cancers and things. I'm not sure. I'm super curious to find that uplink, but oh well. Now, I have a question. I have a lot of questions about how this all works. I want to see something on the map real quick. I'll just wait until this is done. Okay, Doesn't seem like a bad location. Is that gold? Well, well, well. Yeah, this seems like a decent map. We got trees, we got mineral well. I have a feeling that these trees can somehow grant you power or something. I think they might be more than just a meditation spot, but I haven't done a nature psycaster, so I don't know. But I have a feeling that they can unlock psycasting, potentially. It just seems like something that could happen, you know? Hey there, Drawbard! Yeah. Yeah, right here. This seems like a good spot. Alright, let's set our goals for this land. Well, let's first see what kind of disasters happen. Clunk. Thruster breakdown. The captain overheated the thrusters, frying valuable components. They have to be repaired before they can be used again. Link. You can't cook the swill using the thrusters. You can't just pour it all over them. What were you thinking, Link? Oh, Captain, my Captain, what have you done this time? Okay, we have a minimum of 7 days. We're gonna get some components. We're gonna get some ore. Alright, let's see. Goal 1. Let's finally make ourselves some clothing. Okay, hold on. First, goal 1. We need fuel. We need a lot of fuel. We need a heck of a lot of fuel. Okay? So, go out, bring some wood in, turn the wood into chem fuel. Oh, jeez, these things are all damaged from that fire yesterday. Alright. Alright, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a couple quick workshops. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm not being lazy enough. What the heck? There you go. Now, toss this in here, along with a torch. Good enough. Okay, we're gonna need those two as well. Let's see. You know what we need? We're gonna need a couple chairs. Okay, let me see. And we need this. Okay, furniture. Some stools. And some torches. Perfection. This right here will be our workshops. Ah, we need the tailor bench too, don't we? I can go here. Okay. Add in one more torch. And one more stool. And there we go. Perfection. Probably. Why was that forbidden? Why was there a forbidden heater? Okay. Except for this one. This one stays closed. Yes, we still have you. Okay, yes. We are working on recruiting you once you finish your Psychite withdrawals in 11 days. But what I really need to find is someone who's good at crafting. The clothes we're about to make are going to be trashy. No help for it. We could plant something. Do we want to plant something while we're here? Do we? Do we want to plant something? I don't know. Do I? Research is important. We're gonna finally get batteries. And toxifier generators. It looks like they might have learned something from that toxic environment. Something terrible. Well, let me see. Alright, I think he needs to plant everything. So I'll make that his priority. Excuse me, his priority. You know, I just can't decide. We've got all of this lovely, high-quality soil. Would be a good excuse to plant more cotton. Why not? Go nuts! Plant a giant field of cotton. It's fall. Don't go nuts. That's something to do during the spring and summer. Yeah, you know what? Let's not do that. In all likelihood, the crop wouldn't grow well and would die. Dumbo rays. I think those are. I think the crew constantly passes through those. From what we've seen of our adventures thus far. Okay, let me see. Pack, you need to construct things. You're the one who's good at it. Hey, is that a good stool? Oh, wow. It's better than any stool we've had thus far. We might need to take that with us. Alright, we do have individual rooms these days. I kind of want to put down an art bench and try to make some art. But we have 0 fuel. So, you know what? First priority, fuel! Second priority, research. The captain is gaining intellect, which is important to flying the ship in the future. So yeah, keep doing that. Third priority, get the plants to get the production of all the swill ingredients. Alright. This is mildly annoying. Should I... cut a path through? Oh, you can just walk over these? Oh, okay, never mind. You're fine. So many things we need to have in our ship that we just don't. Alright, well, we should throw down some basic defenses of some kind. I don't know, I don't really want to waste time when we're going to fly away in a week. But we just really need to learn how to make turrets, and then we can just surround the ship in turrets facing all directions. Then we'll be safe. Alright, who's having a major break risk? Why are you having a major break risk? Oh, you haven't converted to swill. Oh, okay. Well, you've already done some of the things, but perhaps some ambrosia will make you feel better. Yeah, doesn't that feel better? I need this guy, he's critically important. But man, do we need a crafter. That's the one skill we desperately need to find. Alright. It's a good thing that we found a bunch of components. Okay. So this is set. This is set. This is set. This is not. Alright, what are we going to make for our clothes? What does the crew need? Jackets? Space jackets for the uniform? Well, I mean, cowboy hats are always in fashion. Robes? Capes? Bandolier? Costs 75 fabric. Shoulder belt for keeping spare munitions, giving quick access to bullets, grenades, arrows. Reducing ranged weapon cooldown. It can be worn by nudists. Wow, this is interesting. This is interesting. It takes the outer layer. So that means I could have a jacket, a duster, or a bandolier. It's not particularly insulative, but a 20% cooldown in your ranged attacks? It only affects real stupid porks. We deal with a lot of extreme temperatures. It's probably a bad idea. But if I make a bunch of warm hats, maybe we could get away with it. We're gonna go back through the tundra in winter. No, we can't do that. We need warm clothing. I think we should make parkas for now. But I'm gonna remember this. I think we gotta use the parka just to survive. 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna need 7. More if we don't want them all to be trash, but you know, whatever. Alright, so make out of whatever you have, which in our case is cloth. It's all cloth. Oh, this is electric. I'm gonna have to send an electric line to it. Cowboy hat? Shade cone? Flop hat? Hood? Head wrap. Broad wrap. Authority cap. I don't remember this one. Okay. Tail cap. Kind of like the tail caps. We could have visage masks, face masks. The hoods are pretty good. 20% social impact. Let's go with... Let's go with the tail caps. These are not allowed to be cloth. These have to be leather. Well. Alright, I will try to grow one thing. Let's try to grow a little bit of dyes. If it doesn't work out, no big deal. But if it does, well, then we'll be able to, we need to style all of our outfits a little. We're having power issues? Only one of them is not loaded, and we're having power issues. Oh, actually, we do have a line going there. Yeah, no, we just don't have enough power. Grumble, grumble. Here, have one more. Doggone it, stop doing that. Critical alert. Hypothermia on her? Ah! Wait, why are you naked? You're not the nudist. The nudist is better dressed than you. How did this happen? You're just wearing a tribal thing. No, you're not even wearing that. You look like you're wearing clothes. Where's your clothes? Well, this is a problem. Alright, I can turn the heaters on. Holy crap, that's bad. Alright, fine, let's close all the doors. Oh, that's warm? Oh. Okay, it's warm in here. I don't know why it's warm in there, but it's warm in there. So you're gonna sit there until you've warmed up. Okay. Alright, temperatures inside are getting better. Okay. Okay, he's busy building things. That's good. Okay, who has the highest crafting skill? 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 1. Okay. That toxic buildup's gonna take a while, isn't it? Well, I guess the captain is going to reveal hitherto unknown sewing talents. It's not going to go well. Fozzie Bear disguises as first mate Piggy. I haven't seen that one. Oh wait, I do remember that one, yeah. Okay, good. The frostbite didn't cause any permanent damage. Alright. Get all of these loaded. That way the heaters are on. I'm just gonna keep loading them. Go, go, go! Alright, our first parka goes to Satsuki. She's been hard at work loading wood into all of these. Let's just devour the wood. It's a crappy parka. Put it on anyway. Alright, there we go. She will be okay now. At least for the moment. Once we get into the tundra, we're in trouble. Alright, Captain. Man, I really want you studying so you're better at piloting, but... Alright, you're gonna just craft for now. Wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Tailor for now, okay? I just need you to make parkas for everyone. Hopefully higher quality ones as we go. We need a better tailor. We'll keep an eye out. Alright, we have defoliated the region. We've mostly finished mining away everything that we wanted. We've started disassembling these ancient historical ruins. These are just random marble walls among the steel. Yeah. They got Luke Skywalker to... Oh shit. They're attacking immediately! They're bringing us new weapons. Okay. We can do the thing again. All hands on deck. Satsuki is having a major break risk? Why? Still sick from the toxic buildup. Constraining clothes. Oh, right, you are also a nudist. Oh, right. Okay, we have two nudists. I wonder if the two will get together. Consume some ambrosia. Alright. Angry doggo. I could anger a badger as well. Feel any better? Not really. Well, you're about to go into battle, so I don't want to give you anything else. Where's the doggo? Doggo? Repeat! Doggone it! Instantly one-shotted by a grenade. And I really liked this one. You could make animals angry, which helps. She was a hard worker. It was nice. But just, no, grenade. You didn't see me dead. Armor weapons. Everyone, get rid of that guy. Hack, where's your weapon? And so every time they fall, they forget their weapons. No! I tried to prevent that! And that was also our one animal handler. Oops. An excellent one here. You take this. Alright, let's look over 14 hours till death. No immediate danger. Oh, just the one who's orange. Oh, you're at 9? Oh, that's not good. Alright, Piggy's on the case. Working hard even while bleeding out. God, we need a hospital. tough. Oh, shit, you're down? Down spends a lot of time being down. Again? Man, this guy goes berserk like every few days. He's almost, you know, he's just got like another week, a little more than a week. Hold on a second. Hey. He's not stepping out. He knows better. I think being stunned would make you easier to hit in melee. Alright. Let me see, where were we? 10 to downs. Back, put a new door in. You know there's a mod specifically that says, I think it's titled Fists Are Not Steel or something, and all it does is make it so that prisoners can't break doors with their bare hands. He's not getting very far. Don't worry, Dan. We'll take good care of you. Punch it. Yeesh. Maybe we should find a warmer place. Trying to make parkas and other things. Looks like they destroyed at least one of our production facilities. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I'm out of herbs. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay, let me see. We got the stove, we got the brewery. I know what's missing. Build that. Okay, guys, someone needs to start cooking fuel. There's a lot of birds over here. Oh, they're eating bodies. Oh, they're the cleanup crew. Okay. Let's do something about that. I'll administer poker. Smoke leaf. Oh no, we ran out. Ah, jeez, we need this rebuilt. And Pack's the one who rebuilds things. Yeah, everyone's super unhappy that our friend is gone. That's a lot of people. Okay, let's see. We don't have any tea. Downs, you can do that. Visitors. Nope, they don't have anything. They're just visiting. Oh, this is lovely bolt action, huh? Well, none of this is worth anything. Alright, we finished gathering the wood. Load wood. Okay, this is ready. No, let's go with 10 of each. No! What? Crap. I'm trying to use my cloth before it deteriorates, but we're not good at it, that's all. Alright, we've got tea. Alright, strange fork. You are going to need... Go ahead and hit downs real quick. Then eat your breakfast. Swill stroganoff. And then you're going to produce things. Okay, we need all 3 of these ingredients. Our survival depends on it. The swill is incomplete. I should have started with a wake up, then he could take wake up. Coffee would do him wonders. Okay, hold on. How are those still? I got it. Alright. My favorite movie is always going to be The Great Muppet Caper. I think that was their best. Miss Piggy stole my necklace. A stew keeper seeks a home. I don't need a chef, I need a craftsman. Alright, Strange, go lay down. Alright, let's make the wake up next. Okay. Let me see. Miscellaneous. Back. Yeah, go ahead. Dig the grave. Chuck her in. There. That should help. A little. Strange pork. No, don't get drunk. Instead, go make some goat juice. Okay, he's making the energy drink. We got the coffee, the alcohol, and the tea. I feel like the swill is still missing something. What is it missing still? I'm not sure. But whatever it is, we'll make it and throw it in. Alright, Someone needs to brew. We need to get the brewery going. Turn on a second heater. You're gonna be cranky in a second. Here, eat this. Yeah, that should keep her working for a while. Man, energy drinks take a lot of work. We're gonna need to buy more of this stuff, by the way. We need to trade with this again. On the next jump, we'll do that. Our crew keeps losing members and getting smaller. This is the opposite direction we should be going. Batteries, toxifier, generator. Then we just gotta get to gunsmithing. Oh! The Empire has a whole bunch of waste packs they don't know what to do with. What is this? A map of Sutter Idiot of nothing of importance, or so it seems. Markings seem to appear and vanish on the angle of the light. Burned into the map are the words, "No survivors." Well, I don't know what the hell that is, but I have to have it. You want to dump toxic waste here? We don't care. We're not gonna live here anyway. Okay, that's fine. Captain, wake up. Read this. Stops for lunch. Could you please go back to reading the map? Apparently it's taken him a while. He's gaining intellectual skill from studying the map. I think it's written in crayon. What's it say? What's it say? Hold on. Shit, this requires Yayo? I had no idea this required Yayo. Oh no! I have to learn another research to make energy drinks. Oh shit. Yeah, on our next jump we're gonna have to go over there so we can buy some energy drinks. I see, so this is the original Coca-Cola recipe we're going by, huh? The classic one, huh? Well, we can make everything else. transport's gonna have to stop. People have been so unhappy because of all the deaths that they're using all the stuff. Alright, he can make a little more. What's Strange Pork been doing? Not been researching, I'll tell you that. "6 days till he recovers from his addiction, and then we recruit him finally." How many more times do you think he's gonna go berserk, locked in a room with just a bed and nowhere to move around? This is how we deal with addictions around here. Don't worry, you'll all be all better. Free cougar? Well, that's nice, I guess. I could feed it and carry it around. Oh, you know what? Definitely give up on the Tinctora. There's no way. It's too cold. It's a shame. I did not get far on the make parkas, did I? Keep studying that map, guys. Someone will figure out what it says. It's written in a mysterious language. You're holding it upside down. Oh. Maybe it's meant to be read upside down. Oh, good point, yeah. Are you kidding? The people who own the Muppets put apologies and warnings on it. No, the Muppet Show could not be made today. That up. Don't bring back stone blocks. We don't use those here. I guess that's fine. You're researching, that's fine. After this, she's gonna need a break. So it's your turn. We have enough fuel. Somebody just needs to load the fuel. I'll wait till she's done drinking and smoking and whatever else she decides to do. Okay, load up the fuel. We're good to launch again. And we used up all the wood. Well, not necessarily. We could chop up all the stumps. Wait, I already did that too, didn't I? I don't see any stumps. Okay, well, fine. I guess... I'm gonna have to turn that off for the moment. Okay, tanks are loaded. dangerous fuel just lying around all over the place for another horrific disaster to occur. I think we're basically ready to pack up. Alright, let's have a look. You're wearing guinea pig fur? Seal skin. Put this on. Alright, an improvement. Mastodon wool. Yeah, we're gonna need more parkas, we're gonna need shirts, pants, and so forth. No, keep going. Don't stop. Alright, our fermenting barrels are full of wort. Good. Somehow, he has not gotten any better at crafting yet. They're still just as bad as when he started. This map is apparently hard to figure out. Oh, what's this? An ancient garrison. Oh! Oh, that's way too far away. I'm curious, but that's way too far away. I think the contour map's gonna open up multiple quests. Oh, interesting. Alright. Well, the one upside to losing so many crew members is that almost everyone is of the same ideology now. Crap. Yeah, stuff's just rotten away because we're not able to process our goods. Okay, that's another decent parka. And another one. Captain, just make a couple more decent ones. Once everyone's got a nice warm parka, we don't have to fear the cold as we jump back through the tundra. Again. Let's see, where's the wake up? Ah, there's the coffee. Alright, let me see. Piggy, get over there. Yeah. You only need 5 more days and we'll let you out. Troublemaker. Alright, let's see. Tend to him, and then you'll need to repair. Someone will need to repair the door. Actually, the door's not damaged. He went berserk, but he didn't actually hit anything this time. Maybe he's learning. We have a junked spaceship and we're being chased by robots. We need to fly out into space and destroy the mech hive that's mad at us. But at the moment, we're just trying to survive because my pigmen are literally genetically dependent on everything. They need alcohol, go juice, psychite, smoke leaf, wake up. And the way I interpret it is they put all those things into their swill. Space tobacco, coffee, energy drinks, alcohol, tea, all of it just poured into the swill, along with whatever meat we find crawling around outside. Although we've switched to a rice gruel these days, the hunting hasn't been desperate anymore like it was before. Steam is releasing. I heard they're releasing a new Steam Deck type thing. It's also a PC. Ah, okay. One of these days I do intend to get a Steam Deck. Yeah, Steam seems to be winning. They just run a service people like, and, you know, things go well for them. Who'd have thunk? Give customers what they like. Let's see, that Mastodon Bull Park is pretty cool. The guinea pig fur one is a little questionable. Alright. I guess we should get out of here. Oh, a whole bunch of guys have showed up to make our lives miserable. Alright guys, let's just pack up and go. Man, once we become space-worthy again, I think it would be really funny if I set up a thing and when invaders got on the ship, I just flew into space. And the invaders wouldn't have spacesuits. I think that would be hilarious. Alright, let me see. Guys, grab everything, all the furniture. Grab the stove. Grab the brewery. Oh, she won't haul. I always forget that. Hurry! Bring the furniture in! It's a shame to leave some good stools behind. And some psychite leaves, but oh well! Yeah, we could just hop over here somewhere. Increased animal life. Well, that sounds nice. Bye-bye! Not dealing with it. Faster Than Life. Faster Than Light seems like a great game. I loved Into the Breach. Into the Breach was great. I wonder what they're doing now. Oh, they're unhappy that I left the waste packs? That's too bad. I wasn't expecting that to be an issue. Okay, everyone's nauseous from the ride. Okay, right. We need to trade with them. I'd still like to check out this Beco base here, but I'm afraid of it also. that. Okay, well, I have a question about how this works. Do we remember where we first were landing? I have a feeling that the launch sites disappear after a while. God, that's in the Scarlands. I don't want to go near the Scarlands. Alright, let's see. We need to do some trade. Also we should look around. What do we have here? I have plenty of components and steel. No worries there. Should we focus on just getting research done? It is cold outside. Maybe we just stay inside and research and, I feel like we should just keep crafting things. On the other hand, we do need a lot of fuel. I say logging. Clear cut everything around here. It is 6 days till we can launch again. I say we just slap down. That up. I say we slap down some little workstations. Let me just make a blueprint. Alright. Yeah, probably something like that. Is that all I need? Probably. Here, I'll toss one more out here. Okay, those will do. Next up. Now the question is the storyteller satisfied that we had an event, or is he gonna throw another one at us immediately? Does he reset when we land? Question I really need an answer on. Okay, let's see. Alright. All of the crappy stuff. I have a normal cloth parka still. I'll check that. We can get rid of the gold. I think we got rid of all the jade earlier. Okay, we can get rid of those. Oh, not that. Probably sell some ambrosia. It's going to be hard to get more ambrosia. It's not going to last forever. I wish I could sell the shuttle engines. I bet you there's a space trader that would want that. Alright, hopefully this is good enough. Alright, maybe you can bring some smoke leaf as well. Those will sell. I'm sure they'll be fine. We can buy some food when we get there. Okay, this should work. To blast enemies into space that don't have back suits. But I think I could do it in this game. Oh, solar flare. How lovely. When you're using the dispenser and the, well, all this stuff, these sorts of things tend to make you nervous. Alright, so the captain and Piggy are on their way to market. This little piggy went to market. marching away. Man, he builds so quickly, doesn't he? If anything ever happens to Pack and the miner here downs... Let's not think about that. They're fine. Nothing bad will ever happen to them. We're not going to lose any more colonists. I'm confident in that because I have absolutely nothing I can do about my defensive situation right now. We continue to just use whatever weapons we scavenge. Okay. I'm so curious about this place. I think we'll have to send our crew to look in here before we fly away. I think we gotta. Alright. Trade time. Ooh, huskies. Man, I'd love to have some donkeys. Well, they're expensive. Alright, we've sold what we can sell. Let's have a look. What can we buy? Well, I wish I could buy some fancy stuff. There's a simple steel helmet. Ooh, an insanity lance would solve an entire encounter. I want it. How about an assault rifle? It's expensive, though. Oh, they've even got books. They no longer have goat juice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I could buy this to make my own. It's expensive, but you know what? It can work. Alright. Unfortunately, that's almost all my money. But we have to have those things. Sentience Catalyst. Oh, these are so good. Man, what a selection. Maybe not everything I could dream of, but quite a lot that I would like. I'm gonna spend everything I have to get one Insanity Lance. Oh, boy. Alright. We have a get-out-of-jail-free card. Just one, though. Should have been something put here, too. Where's the... Oh, here it is. The stump? Fine, chop the stump. Get rid of that. Okay, and now we can toss some quick wooden stools in. And some torches. Things are far from ideal in this little work camp, but, you know, work with what you got. Alright, how's the fuel? We could do one jump. We could do one jump safely. No, you know, it can just be, don't worry about cleaning. It can just be a pigsty, it's fine. Get to work on that. Alright, making more fuel. You know, biofuel, it's my understanding, always comes out stinky and dirty when you burn it. And it honestly fits their aesthetic. Leaving trails of black, stinking fumes everywhere they go. You know, I don't even look at the Steam sales 90% of the time, 99% of the time, but once in a while I'll go and I'll pick up stuff, and then it'll just sit there for years. Okay, they should be arriving home very soon. Then we should be able to make the go juice. Get on that. We'll get the go juice sorted out in a moment. We're almost done with psychite refining, so we'll be theoretically almost self-sufficient. This will be the only thing we can't make on our own, is the component there, but everyone seems to sell that, so. Well, maybe not the tribals, but tribals don't offer a lot when it comes to goods and services. Alright. Probably ignore port for now. Okay, yeah, make the psychite tea. The tea does keep forever, unlike the leaves. But I'll have to consider that. Let's have a look in your head. Yeah, you miss your friend. You hate clothing because you're a nudist. Well, that just can't be helped. Oh yeah, we've never built our dance hall. We really should. I'm gonna be here another 4 days. Maybe we should try to... That'll be the next place we go. We'll build a party place. And we'll go crazy. Let's just keep getting our essential resources together while we're here. In fact, that heater's down. Fix it. The plants don't do well in the cold. Keep working to convert him to the swill. 34%. You know, if I still had an animal trainer, we could be training this cougar to fight for us. Man. It's such a terrible loss. Alright, there we go. I think we've solved that. Yep, we used 3 out of 4. Okay. We won't be able to make any more. What's going on between you two? Hey, cut that out. Yeah, you better cut that out. None of that now. Okay, this is the last cloth parka. Everyone's got a cloth parka. Now we're going to make shirts, and then we're going to make pants, and then we'll have to kill a bunch of animals so we can make coonskin caps. And then we need need to get dyes so that we can get a styling station so we can look stylish. I'm thinking all in black and red. Hey, I think Captain finally leveled up. He's got a long way to go in his crafting skill, though, before it's actually good. Okay, this stuff will keep. I hear trees being felled all around us. Yes. Bring in the wood. I cannot wait to stop using wood fire generators and just pollute the land instead. I have a feeling everyone is going to hate us wherever we go for it, though. Oh, Dan's having a crisis of belief. Wait, he believes in the what? The cosmic ship? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this one. 3 spouses or fewer for men. Living on spaceships preferred. Anyway, we gotta get rid of this. Strange pork. Fix Dan. He believes weird things. He should believe in swill instead. Over there, make more clothes. Okay, strange pork. Smoke leaf. Turn smoke leaf into something smokable. Alright. I don't think I need wort right now. And we're pretty good on tea. What we really need is to continue researching. Our research has been super slow. Could I name it Downs Drowbard? Well, he's wearing a mask, actually. I don't know what he looks like under the mask. He could be anything. Let's see. Good news is the nutrients paste dispenser always dispenses safe food, no matter how dirty it gets. Number 75 smoke weed lost. Hurry up and convert it all. Still don't have a freezer. You didn't get a sample of the juice? Oh no. Oh no. Why not? There were 4 of them. Everyone should have gotten one. What happened? Why didn't you? Who drank it then? Who would have taken it? We made 4 of them. We only needed 3 and somehow... Oh my gosh. Crap. Make our own, or go to town and buy them. I don't have any money. All right. Well, all right. Hold on. Recalculating. Day to get back. All right. What can I sell to buy what I need? We can dump the plasteel. Okay. Hopefully that's good enough. You know what? Actually, for once, I agree. Bring rice. We can sell it. And if I find you're starving, I'll let you eat raw rice. They won't be happy about it, but... yeah, hurry up. This is pretty bad. That should help a little. Then he takes a beer, then he takes a tea, then he gets to work researching. You could try folding some cigars. Alright, they're cleaning. I have enough fuel for the moment. But that doesn't mean we can't make more. How's Dan doing? He's clean, almost. There he goes, he's clean! We saw the moment. Okay, recruit him. Hold on. Hack. Let's get a new crew member in. We recruited him, and he immediately got into a fight. Immediately. He won, too! Look, I think he has a lot of pent-up frustration. Understandable. He just spent the last month in this hole. Alright, but you have to apologize and tend to his injuries now. By the way, I need heal root. Kind of desperately. I'm willing to go farther afield than normal for it. Alright, Dan is our new animal handler. And he is an actual proper doctor, unlike Piggy. Oh, there's a mad doe. Wow! Congrats on that shot. We should make a butcher's table. Let me see. Okay, so Dan still needs his injuries patched up. Okay, these two have almost got there. I'll make sure everyone takes their dosage this time. A savings account. Good idea. Definitely. Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to tell you to give all your money to your favorite YouTubers. Hold on, let me rephrase that. No, definitely savings. Definitely. We're not going to be of working age forever. Wait, no, not that. This. Okay. Sell the plasteel. Wow, we didn't get much for it. That was some valuable plasteel, you know? Alright. I'm gonna make a bunch. Okay, anything else that I must has? Oh, man, I want all the things, but I can't afford them. That assault rifle looks really good right now, but I can't afford it. I'll make my own weapons, it's fine. Just patience. I won't lose anyone else. Really? If I keep telling myself that, I still won't believe it, though. Alright, guys. I almost never have issues with money in this game, but this has been a... well... we're a flying disaster. But that's okay, we bring disaster to everywhere we land, so, you know. Ah, a veterinarian. That might be. Ah. Now, that means I'm going to train you to attack. Love you all as well. What the hell? Let's do it. Alright, let's look at Dan here. Alright, he's going to be our primary care physician. He's also going to focus on handling the animals. Oh, he'd also be an excellent fisherman. Now, we can use the goat meat. You know what? I'll make kibble. I'll make kibble out of the goat meat. And then we'll use that to train the cougar. Yep. Meat and rice. Ibex and rice. Hold on a second, what is this? Granite? Why am I carrying 50 units of granite? Normally I'd be so happy to have 50 units of granite. Not this time. Get that out of here. Alright, we're back. I can never decide if careful shooting is a positive or a negative. Alright. Strange pork. Get to it. We are making go juice. Because you need it. And the captain needs it. I think Piggy drank all 4 of it last time. Either that or somebody who didn't even need it. Let's see. You got a flak jacket on. Oh, that's gonna make you move real slow. comfy range is questionable. I think I need to make another parka for you. Unfortunately, we ran out of cloth. How unfortunate. Okay, there we go. Alright, that should be a huge step towards self-sufficiency. Now back to the battery. We still don't know how to make a battery. I'm still not in a position where I can set up their, Here, fix him. Oh, he's very hard to convert. Ooh. Well, we're about ready to take off, boys. It's an excellent stool. As is this. Wow, you made some good stools. I'm gonna leave this one behind. And this one. We're gonna take these new excellent stools. Pack it in, boys. Oh no, we're gonna stop that. We do need some wood. Let me see. Someone can mine that. And that. I'll let you guys chop wood a little further afield. Ooh, a party. We're partying. Alright, we're making it. Good. I don't think I've ever seen them fail at that. Okay. Alright, there we go. Everyone should be happy-ish. Still got ratty apparel to sort out, but that's okay. Alright, research is going well. We're ready to jump anytime. I'm tempted to send the crew out to explore this place. It's such a bad idea, though. But let's do it anyway. We'll say first, but let's do it anyway. Let's go find out what the ancient garrison is. I bet it's terrifying robots. Okay, where did my stools go? We had, like, several good ones. Here's one. Okay, excellent. Put that there. That's now the captain's seat. Where's the other one? I know we had more. Oh, here they are. These are trashy chairs. We'll get rid of them later. Well, it hasn't quite got to that yet, but okay, let's see. World. Form. Form up, then. Hold on a second. I need to do something about food. Best available shadow ship? You've intercepted a distress signal. A hostile shuttle carrying a vampire and 3 thralls is having trouble with its engines. You can use signals to draw it down near you. Once the ship has crashed, you can fight the vampire and his minions. You could then force him to turn your colonists into vampires. Oh, do we want to become vampires? I don't think that's a very good idea. The sun never sets when you're in space. Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea. I don't think we could handle that. We'll do vampires one of these games. Okay, right. That distracted me. Have to try this again. Okay. Okay. Okay, there you go. Travel supplies. 10 of these. I'm gonna send... Why is he unconscious? You don't have a gun? Alright, hold on a second. Things are wrong. Where's your gun, soldier? Where is your gun? Do we not have a gun? Wow, okay. That's a bit of a problem, but... Fine. Let's hope we don't have to take off with just these two. That could be bad. It's only a day trip. We just want to explore. What are the odds we'll get attacked by a bunch of flesh-eating pirates while we're out for just half the day? I just want to see how terrible this is. I have to know. Man, I want to breed Thrombos some game. Apparently, they made even more powerful Thrombos in Odyssey. Because regular Thrombos weren't tough enough. They made some kind of alpha Thrombos. Why are you crawling on the floor? Oh, food poisoning. Don't worry. When we get further up the tech tree, we will fix your back. We'll get you a bionic spine or something. There. Look at this hunting site. All that pemmican just there for the taking. Okay, we have to use camp. So it's going to drop us at the middle of the map instead of the edge. Okay, guys. Oh, come on. We can't sleep now. Or maybe we could. If I knock down a few trees, I could slap a bed down. Lots of animal life. Alright, this must be the ancient garrison. Barbed wire. I've never seen this. Look at this. They've got 6,000 hit points and they have to be hacked to open. Wow. Strange board. Hack that for me, would you? Okay, he's on the job. An ancient desiccated body, an ancient electric stove. Nice old exclusive. Survival meal packed. Wow, yeah! We already found something. Oh, that's not fair. The moment we opened the door, it shot us. 10. Good job. Mm-hmm. It's got a lot of turrets in it. Okay, the halls are very dangerous. I see. Alright, Dan. Go poking around deeper. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Don't go any further that way. Instead, you could check around this side. Security terminals. We can hack them. Well, look at this! It's an armory! If we could defeat one turret... That's a pretty good chain shotgun. I'd love to have that. The LMG wouldn't be terrible either. Should I make a run for it and try to grab the chain shotgun? Let's tear down, let's just tear a hole in the wall. Jump in, grab it. Okay. Drop. Something bad was triggered. I didn't see it! Oh no! I didn't see the wasp trap. Hurry! Ow! 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 No! Get away! Guys, you gotta get closer or you might accidentally hit him. Hey, Piggy. You have to start tending to him immediately. We're getting all messed up by this stuff. Alright, we're hacking the terminal. Turret reprogrammed? Oh, cool. Do that again. The other turrets don't recognize it as an enemy. Finally have package survival meals again. Oh, well, that's not as good, but hey. So we got an ice shotgun. We got some survival packaged meals. Alright, I'm gonna have you cut a hole in the wall here. We're really pressing our luck now. Another wasp trap. First one was already a disaster. Better not go there. That thing's still watching. Military crates. This was a kitchen area. So some nice tables. One section left. Let's check it out. The eternal standoff. You are gonna poke at this side. Something about this wall that looks different. Ugh, don't mention scythers. Trying to work it from an angle here. Quest active. Cache of fortune. Some hyperweave guarded by a man hunting squirrels and an unknown threat. The Pied Piper of Squirrels? Oh, don't you dare wander into the building. I'm afraid it might not want to let me leave this map. While these two are shooting at each other. Hacking it might have accidentally caused problems. No bedroom yet. Okay, those are very dangerous indeed. If we disturb them. Let's see, headless body. Oh, we've encountered those before. Sealed crates. Alright, we fully explored this place. There are 3 sealed crates. And 2 cryosleep caskets left. slap down some beds, but I'd rather just leave. I think we're done. He might not let me go, but we could do something about that. We could arrest her and then let her go. If this counts as a prison. Let's first see if we can just... Yeah, we're not allowed to... This is a problem. Because these two turrets are shooting at each other. You know, guys, there were tables. Just waiting for one of the two turrets to break. There could be some stuff harvested here. But mostly I just want to increase the speed and leave. This thing's scary dangerous. Oh, she's not... Okay. That's good. Okay, she'll finish medical. This can't last much longer. It's already in the red. Unless RNG hates me. Yep, no alpha beavers to eat my trees lately. Is this still operating? Better stay away from that. Mega cannon. Uh-oh. Dan, why are you always such trouble? We need to get him back to the ship, to the swine trek for proper medical care. Great. Well, looks like you guys don't have a choice. Go. Too bad. This is gonna crash, and it's gonna be down longer. They won't like that very much. How about here? Bye! Seriously, you're trying to raid a spaceship. You know it can just fly away. Don't act surprised. You know, that would be a great mod, Pigman Troths. Where do we want to land? Steel is good. Maybe. Seems fine. We didn't crash! Amazing! It'll be down for a while. But it didn't crash. Still bandaging people over here. Berries? I mean, I guess you could, but we got packaged survival meals, you know? Whatever you like. Oh. No! It just will not allow me, while combat is going, to leave. I sure as heck don't want to go in that hall. We're close to taking each other out, and then we can leave. We could take another stupid risk, though. Stupid risks do sound fun. Open the cryosleep caskets. They could be full of angry guys in power armor. Oh, hey, look, they're selling a top hat and smoke launchers. If I could sell them any of my junk. That food poisoning's real bad. Oh, it's grav nut. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, what we would really like here is we would like to build ourselves a dance hall. A temporary space just to celebrate. Oh, you know, that won't do either. Let's go with, there you go. In fact... even give it a wooden floor. So it makes a nice tap-tap sound under our hooves. Yeah. We'll go in, we'll have a big old party. This should be our thing here. We'll put in a light ball. We'll put in dance speakers. Those are expensive. We'll think about the dance speakers. My captain also has an infection. You know what? This is really bad. Oh, good. One of them broke. Can we go? No! No, what's the problem? Why can't I leave? I can't leave. Why? it won't let us leave this tile. Because there are enemies nearby. Yeah, a turret. We could just walk out. Why can't I just leave? We've been stuck here. I might have to load back just because I can't figure out how to leave. Because we certainly can't fight, like, 3 turrets. Well, three turrets would kill us. I can't just go. This is ridiculous. I can't just... I should be able to just leave. But no matter what I do, I can send caravans here, but I can't go. There's got to be a way, right? Yeah, we didn't get anything. I mean, the chain shotgun was good, but we didn't get anything critical. I'm gonna load back. And if I'm gonna load back, I might as well indulge my curiosity. What was in the cryo caskets? What horrors? Oh. Yep, power armor. Surprisingly, not all that heavily armed. Comparatively. Could have been way worse. Alright. So we don't... Anyway, it's cool to explore. Why in the world would you not let me leave if there's an active turret? I don't get that. That's just weird. That's just a weird ruling. Alright, cancel that. So we're gonna go to the next place. We're gonna build a dance hall. It's gonna be great. Grab a little bit more while you're here. Just whatever you can. Since we don't get a cool chain shotgun. I earned that chain shotgun. But yeah, this will be fine. Let's clean the place up a little. Still need to make a art thing. Alright. Keep pushing that intellectualism on you. That might be something we do at the next location. Make art. Oh, we got hit with a plague! No. No, Piggy. No, Piggy. I need you to be tended by the other guy. I like self-tend being on, but at this moment we have a better doctor. His betterness is more theoretical at the moment, but it'll get there. It will. Visional laborers. They need 2 colonists for 7 days. Deal. 1 second. Strange Fork. Would you go lay down? I really need a medical bed. Lay down. Okay, you're free. Melted all the snow where it landed. Alright, hopefully the plague is going well. We got the battery. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. He'll be fine. I always forget about falling roofs. Okay, let me see. Alright, yeah, I was checking your health. I'm gonna put you on bed rest. What are you doing? I set you to bed rest. This is actually potentially fatal. So you stay in those beds. Hauling as much wood as you can. Wood is life. It keeps the lights on. It turns into our fuel. Ask you to fill all of these. Oh yeah. I can finally have a battery. Where should I put it? I'm gonna put it here. Alright, there we go. Absurd amount of wood that this ship eats. I think it's a steam-powered spaceship. That's the only explanation to why you need so much fuel constantly. Alright, you're gonna have to self-tend. Get a good one. 46%? Well, it's not nothing. 20. That's pretty bad. Go eat. And then you're going to go right back to bed. Eat twice. No chess. Oh, come on, man. You're literally dying of a plague, and you're gonna go play chess. There. That'll get him in bed. Okay, Piggy is barely gonna survive. He is actually in a bad space. We got really terrible tend quality on that. That was bad. I wish I had some Glitter World medicine. This is actually scary. Hey, hey, no, 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 no! Get your ass in bed. No! Incorrigible old people. He will not stop. No, no, we can fix this. We can fix this. We can fix this. No. No! I just said no! He will not stop. He will not stop. I cannot force him to lay down. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You are at 89% to death, and you want a cup of coffee when your sleep is at 100%. I can't stop this. I can't stop it. What the hell? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Here's an idea. It is forbidden. That's right, get your ass in bed. Oh dear, he passed out, you don't say. You're the nearest person. Grab him. Unbelievable. That was a really bad tend. We rolled a really, really bad tend. Shit, man, and it's so close, too. We were right on it as soon as he contracted the plague from nowhere. No, I don't accept that. That's dumb. He just insisted on getting up, playing chess, drinking beers, drinking coffee. It's like, no, game. Do I have to duct tape him into the bed? Okay, this was when he was still at 90%. Yeah, this was already too late. Infuriating. Okay. This is back when it was minor. 30% to 37%. All right. We are going to force him to stay in bed this time. You know what I can do? I can forbid the door. Why are you drinking all the things? You should be in bed too. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna shut his door. And then I am just going to lock him in. Okay? This time he can't get out. Alright, you will be allowed to self-tend. Don't you hate it in a game when you're struggling to make the characters behave and they refuse? Some Lester the Unlikely shit here. No, I just won't. Alright, Captain. I doubt there'll be anything to do with these guys. Why is everyone always considered in poor health when trading? I can sell that. That's 3 silver. Guess I could dump some beer on them. But yeah, that's about it. Okay, bye. Scimitar Cat's new. A bioengineered predator that resembles something long extinct, bred to populate Iceworld hunting reserves. They're now common pets. Cool. Anyway, we don't really want anything out of you guys. We have our own problems. Where is it? Where's the medicine? That might be what we needed to do. Hey! Where is he? No, absolutely not. Get your ass over here. I only opened the door so she could get in to treat you, you doggone... No. No praying! No! Get in bed! In bed! In bed! The game absolutely refuses to cooperate with me. It absolutely will not let me put my colonist in bed. Why? This is now a prison. I hate this. I really despise this. I really absolutely despise this. Yeah, he lost his class because we arrested him. And now everyone's going to be unhappy that we don't have a first officer. Go back to bed. You need to be in bed too. And Pack, you can tend to his various injuries. You stay in that bed! Ah! Yeah, don't waste all of our expensive medicine. Once that runs out, we've got nothing. Those are just some fist injuries. Ugh! Man! Both of you had the plague, and yet you had to have a fist fight to get you in the bed. Alright. But he's gonna live this time. Maybe. Good grief, why is it still close? 3 sheep. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I suppose we can use the sheep as hats. Alright, she'll be okay. We knew she was going to be okay. Still uncomfortably close. But he's staying in bed this time, and that's what's important. Others, this person is considered guilty. Others won't be bothered if you banish, execute, or arrest him. Yeah. They've had enough of his shenanigans. I'm not the only one mad at him. Captain is tending to you. Alright, I'm gonna give him the good medicine again. What are you doing? Ugh. Okay. He should be fine now. His intellect has reached rank 19. Okay. You have no reason to use that, ever. Why would you use that? Ever. These are important, expensive, and you don't need them. Catch the colonists doing the weirdest things. Okay. Okay, you can be released. Weren't we supposed to get attacked? You can't move right now. When he can move again, we can let him out and then we'll take off. Still can't move. Still waiting. What? It's a hard winter. Hey, I got sheep. I placed a thing. Where are my sheep? Nobody went out to collect them? Okay. Alright, transport, you're released. Colonist needs rescue immediately. Immediately, he does something stupid and passes out on the floor. Immediately. I also hate when some random thing crosses the path of where you're building something, it's cancelled. And then you can make kibble. It's good for training our attack animals. juice for the rice into a product that lasts a long time. His health is still terrible. Alright. She's recovered. He's... well... we'll take a little bit. Gosh, do we need a proper storage space? Okay. Could I tame a bluebird? She gave me plain leather instead of wool. That doesn't seem right. Oh well. Anyway, we got piles of dog food. Should we put that in the swill too? They're probably thinking about it. Okay. So, we have all the things theoretically to stay happy. Man, was so frustrating with him refusing to stay in bed. It's like literally you live if you stay in bed, you die if you don't. I'm gonna go play chess. I'm gonna go drink coffee. You don't need caffeine. You've been no. You know, I don't think the thruster next to wood is necessarily the best design, guys. Oh well, it's their ship. Who am I to tell them how to build it? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I'm still blaming this on them. Alright, we ready for takeoff? Yes, just about. Oh, you definitely don't need to clean that. Ah, crap. We need more space. Any tile of floor will do. His bedroom will do. Alright, let's get out of here. Every tile of the floor occupied with junk. Medical treatment needed? Oh, his asthma? Alright, do that, and then we go. Okay. Let's get started on the trip back so we can start upgrading our spaceship. As much fun as it would be to steal all their food, we're heading this way. I do want to try Glacier Plains. We might land on this and raid it. I don't know. But I think... I think we need to stay out of the desert because there won't be enough stuff to make fuel out of. We'll be catching lizards to turn into fuel at that point. It's frozen. We can just walk back and forth on it. Jade can be traded. It's not worth as much as I'd like, but it's something. Alright, we'll go with that. Captain, please don't crash it. Oh, just some nausea, nothing to worry about. Alright, here we go. First things first. Alright. Danceland is going to be open for business. We are going to advance the ideology of swill with our river dance. You know it's a river dance because we're right next to a river. Yes. That's probably how that works. And you know what? I think I'm going to go over to construction and temporarily set everyone to get to it. This is important. Alright, you know what else is important? This thing. Meal pillows? Oh shit, we don't have cloth anymore. Well, can't help that. Okay, we can't have everything. We could have a lectern. We definitely have this. We could definitely have a pair of Christmas trees. Loudspeakers are real expensive. But you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do this thing. We're really gonna do this thing. When the other two crew members come back, they're gonna be so surprised. Of course, we'll have to take this all apart when it's time to leave. But that's next week's problem. Oh, really? He's supposed to be modeled after Einstein? I hadn't guessed that. Like we'll have to run power lines. Won't be a problem. Everyone's going to be better at construction after this. I think having the whole crew be good at construction and good at chopping trees down are two important skills for us. Got our first Christmas tree. Christmas anytime. Christmas all the time. Square dance. Could be a square dance, could be a line dance. Could be any number of things. We just have to have nice flooring that can make those, Oh, you know what else I need? Ship landing beacon. I'll figure that out later. Again! We just had that, Randy! Randy, are you trying to spoil my festival? Alright. If I tell you that you have to go to bed and that you have to stay in bed, this might have been my mistake. Maybe I needed to set it to a medical bed, and then they'll listen. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, anyway, back in here. Construction is going very well. Did you fail to construct the light ball twice now? Despite having 16 construction skill? Wasting my resources, are you? We could leave a random tree or two in this place. But we're not tree hippies this game. That was last game. We might need to install a heater as well. Oh, right, if there's gonna be a roof, I'm gonna need a column. Alright, the only trees in here are Christmas trees. Oh no, I didn't turn all the sheep meat into kibble. Alright, how's he doing? We'll treat him one more time and then he can party. Okay, let me see. I need... Yeah, one lamp right there should light up the whole place. What else do we need in here? Get the rocks out. Its impressiveness is only at a 52 right now. Okay, Captain. What can I do to increase its impressiveness further? Well, we don't have any art, so... fallen? Oh, right, of course, always. Always forget that bit. Okay, yeah, you'll definitely be able to party with us. Alright, get the rocks out. We have to do cleaning on the principle of the thing. Alright, we're cleaning. Removing rocks. The impressiveness is up to 67 and climbing. $77, $78. It's been wiggling up and down a little. Okay, what could I add to make it more impressive? Something to make it pretty? Yes, actually, there might be something or another we could do. Alright. First, let's add a heater. We'll add a campfire. Okay. And then a regular old heater. Get this out of here. Okay. We brought it up to 83. Okay, temperature is actually colder inside than outside somehow. Go figure. Okay. It's just about good. Let's see. How about... I could toss in a potted plant. Oh, we don't know how to make a bonsai tree. But yeah, that could help a tiny bit. Yeah, we don't really have anything wealth-related. But I could try very quickly to produce a piece of artwork. I think our best artist is currently Piggy. Those two should be coming back soon, right? Yeah, they should be coming back anytime now. Let me see. So Art, she's got a 5. So it's got to be her. Alright. Make a small sculpture. Make a small sculpture specifically out of jade, given the opportunity. Okay. Alright, you should be out there mining to make the jade statue to perfect this. This should bring it up higher. There we go, a daylily, a flower. That should have added a tiny bit of beauty to the room. What? Why? Right, plague. Just start on the bench. Alright, she's working on her first sculpture. Kind of crazy thing you think she's gonna make. I just hope it's at least normal quality. Come on, where's my other two crew members? They should be... There they are! Alright. You're here! We go back to training the animals. Unmining Jade. The Royal Tribute Collector. Oh, not you. That's not what you do. Anyway. Alright. Captain is busy studying, doing his homework. Everyone's in a good mood. The party is just about ready to begin. The final decoration is nearly ready. Keep working. Going to be an image of the captain doing something incredibly stupid, isn't it? Of course it is. What else would she make? I really hope we don't get attacked mid-party. I hate when that happens. What's going on over here? Oh, I know what that is. Those are the tribute collectors. Never mind. Oh! A bunch of guys have showed up to attack us. Oh man, if only she was still with us, I would totally use boomalopes in the attack. Two of you don't even have guns right now. Let me see. Oh shit, why do I even have that? Oh, I hate those stupid bio-coded things. They get into your inventories and you... Ah. Problem is I don't have weapons for two of my crew members. Well, I will soon. Alright, the plan is to lure the enemies into our friends from the Empire. Notice me! Our shooting skill ain't great. not you. You're actually slow. Who's got good movement speed? And carries a weapon. Your movement's at 80% right now. Oh, you got a kill! Randy, calm down. There's too many things happening at the same time. We've now got 3 groups visiting our place. Double flame. But he doesn't have a gun, so... Wait a minute, are these fellow pigmen? Okay, good, they're moving. Oh, you got shot in the head? Well, there was nothing important there anyway. Cue the laughter from the other 2 crew members. The Quiet Seals. Take care of 3 seals. For 22 days. Well, that's not the group I expected you to end up in a fight with, but okay. Ah, well, let's see what you got. So we already used this up, so we can just pass it along. Handbook of Martial Arts. Yeah, I'll take that. The well-written story of a politician who struggles against his rival town councillor. It's interesting and engaging, but it's riddled with continuity errors. I would hate it then. Stone skin glands are ridiculous, but also outside of our current price range. Darn it, and I can't sell them anything, really. I suppose I could dump some components on them. Being able to fly around, I can collect those again pretty easily. Sure. You can't craft. A beautiful psychopath. A tough, hard-working misandrist. Not the pig we're looking for. Let's see. What do we got for weapons? Pump action shotgun, sure. A revolver. Well, that's all there is. Alright, back to work. We're still planning the big party. Pug Discord, was it? We could become friends with them. Hmm. Where's put out the fire? Capturing them anchors the faction. Well, they attacked. Auto pistol at 1%. Oh, the torturer died? Okay, well. So we will try to... Well, I was trying to heal them, but... Oh well, we'll think of it as pre-medical experience, I guess. Okay. Wait a minute. We have it! The Jade Sculpture! It's normal level. It depicts Pack avoiding certain death by a falling rock that vanishes behind a curtain of debris and dust. How do you sculpt a curtain of dust? He appears to be terrified. It takes place on the outskirts of town. Almost every shape in the image appears to be vertical. Well, that's what it takes to spruce the place up. Alright, let's see what this does. So it's an 80, becomes... Oh, she's got inspired creativity. Okay, I'll let her finish the next one. If she's got inspired creativity, she might make something really good. She just gained a level, too. Okay, fine, fine. Then we party! Look, it takes a lot of planning for a good party, you know? A good social event doesn't just happen spontaneously. Alright. I can't wait till we get that far enough down the research tree that we can actually start fixing them. When Strange Pork can start bringing out the crazy sci-fi gadgets that he's invented. Okay, here we go. Inspired creativity. This should be at least excellent level, right? Someone's in a fist fight? Who's doing that? Who's fist fighting? Oh, it's some of the visitors? Oh, well, they can do what they want. Excellent. Represents Link Captain Heartthrob, packing supplies for a journey and equipped for exploration. 6 imps shrink away from the scene. 7 muggers appear to be near the main subject. Well, that's an interesting piece of artwork you made there, Piggy. Imps fleeing from your husband. What's the deeper meaning? Okay, we're ready to go. 119. Oh man, if we got one more. If we could get to 120, that would be the threshold. Oh well, who cares? Let's go with it. Beginning with... You are the first officer. Again. Okay? But we're gonna go further this time. No, my ambrosia! It wasn't gonna last forever and we knew it. A cyber snout? She needs one already. Oh? So they prefer their livers unchopped? Whole? Alright. Captain! This is the day he becomes a proper captain. Don't let it go to your head. And the inevitable promotions to a knight. Okay. So, we can now give leader speeches, among other things. For my next trick... do not have any of these because we don't have the cloth handy. But that's okay. Let's have the Swill Advent. I wonder who it'll be. Will it be these guys or these guys? The important thing is that we're about to level... Well, we're all gaining social skills, but the important thing is we're going to level up our ideology if it goes well. And at a certain point, we can choose additional powers. Oh, okay, it's affecting them. Unforgettable. We can now reform the ideology! Add meme, remove meme, change structure, change style. We can add something. What do we want to add? Do we like the dark? Nudism! We do have 2 nudists among our ranks. Oh, that would be an interesting choice, certainly. Blind sight. Being able to... That gives you the medical space. We need to think about our specialists. We don't have any specialists. Transhumanist is always nice. Flesh purity doesn't seem that great of a pick. Raider. We could be riding around raiding everywhere we go. This would give us the shooting and melee specialists. And we could just fly around landing, attacking things, and being happy. Rancher for animal specialist. Plant specialist. I really liked the production specialist. I really did. Blood feeding. Ah, boy, I don't know. We've never tried this one. This could be part of the swill. Honestly, this fits in with how they think with the swill. Perhaps. all get naked and jump into the mud together. Clothing binds, controls, and suffocates us. This one also gives melee and shooting. I'm tempted by Raider. I think this is more in line with what they're doing, though. Alright. Alright, our research shouldn't be as bad anymore. Wow, they need to take this more than once a day. This is actually... Ooh, boy. Well, it increases the speed at which we can manufacture all of the essentials we're dependent on, so... Our hog is going to have a massive boost. Mild bigotry. Everything else. It's interesting being able to freely switch things as you go is actually amazing. Well, we can have a plant specialist. Yeah, might as well. Oh, hey, what's this? The Delirious Festival has just been added. Well, anytime. Random recruit. Oh, we'll go faction goodwill. Alright. We gain the Delirious Smoker. Okay, everything else can stay the same. No floppy hats. Alright. It's still called Swill. Alright, it's gonna be a while before we can edit it again. But, well, things just changed. Never tried some of this stuff. Oh shit, that takes 150 smoke. Alright. You know what? We're gonna do everything. Somebody needs to become a plant specialist. Actually, it's been the captain up till now who's been our plant master. Droubard could, but becoming a plant specialist would probably take away his ability to dig. That would suck. I think we'll go with Satsuki. Yeah, let's do this to Satsuki. Yep, construction, mining, smithing, tailoring, crafting, fishing, cooking, animal handling. Yeah, it takes away so much. Okay. Oh, and she'll need a flop hat. Just for her, we can get a flop hat later. This also means... Okay, she is going to be focused on it. She should get extra harvests on top of the extra harvests from our new ideology. Y'all have had a busy day of partying. Go ahead, take a rest. The party continues tomorrow. We haven't celebrated our Christmases yet. It's actually nice and toasty warm in here. Dan's an overachiever. Go eat something. Yeah, eat. Go eat. He really is an overachiever, isn't he? There he goes. Okay, he's eaten. Next up, the celebration of the stars. So we'll have significant boosts to our harvests for the essentials. We don't have any beer brewing. That's not right. Oh, it was boring. That one didn't work. Perhaps the astral fair will make you all feel better. Wow, this thing's so intense, it's shooting lights through the walls. Strange Pork, you outdid yourself with this contraption. Ow. Man. 2 fails. 2 failures. Well, what do we got left? Conversion ritual on Dan. Go get him, Strange. Alright. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. That's right, Dan. Kiss the floor. Ooh, it was effective, in fact. He has not converted yet, but he's at 15%. He's weakening soon. We really need more medicine. Alright, let me see. I think... let's try this Delirious Festival. Talking about knuckle dusters and history and eating habits. I think boosting social skill helps them when they're talking to each other around the day, too. I can't decide exactly... oh wow, they find they didn't like that very much. Man, we put so much work into this room, and so much of it is... oh well! We save the best for last. Christmas anytime. I can't decide whether it's good to make colonists like each other or not. See, the thing is, if they hate each other, they fight all the time, which is terrible, the worst. Hate it. But if they like each other, they constantly try to hit on each other and reject each other. And that's also terrible. Alright, now eat the second tree. Yes, I know there's steel involved in its construction. Eat it anyway. Alright. So, after doing every single ritual, we're part of the way towards a second Reformation, but that'll still be a bit off. And these guys, they're only at a -50 now instead of a -80 or 90. Honestly, considering I went through every ritual, I know we had some misses, but it's a bit of a disappointingly low effect. The use rituals to make friends might be the weakest thing an ideology can do. I'm pushing it as hard as I can here. Maybe if you did it to the Empire, and you were consistently doing it all the time, maybe then it would be worth it. Because you could call them for help for free occasionally. Then it would be pretty strong, actually. Alright, we're done here. I don't see any reason to do a leader speech, because right now... Fun Festival ×2, an Unforgettable Festival. Yeah, this gives you a pretty good bonus put together. So, yeah. But we're getting out of here. That was it. We're done. Pack it in. We can't bring this stuff with us. Some of this we can. Looks like we can keep the speakers. That's good. The trees and the big thing are gone. We can take the statues with us. But as for the rest of the room, yeah, no, we're literally just gonna deconstruct this whole thing. This costs so much wood. Is it worth it to pull up the floors? Or should I just harvest more wood? Who left their book out here? They're all going to be sleeping after all that partying. Hey, it's spring. We can probably open the doors and shut the heaters off now for the year. So admittedly, we are going to be flying through tundra soon. I don't have a lot of components left. We're going to need to make stuff at the next stop. Also, we didn't make any fuel while we were here. It's okay because we had leftovers, but... Ooh, that's gonna change things a little. Alright, our next goal should be... We should be getting into gunsmithing and armor and stuff. We'll have to go through smithing to get there. Just this roof that we leave behind for poor unfortunates in the future to wander in under the rain. Alright, we good? 8 hours till takeoff. Now we have all these speakers and things loaded in as well. But I don't need the wood fuel generators anymore. At least not as many. Why did the battery never appear there? Hold on a second. Wait a second. Get that battery up. That'll help. Alright, very good. That can be turned off. Alright, here we go. This was fantastic, and this is, I'm afraid, where we end for today. So, from here, we're gonna hop our way to here. Here, that mechanator. We're gonna pick up all the stuff we ignored earlier. We're gonna make weapons. We're gonna get our way towards armor and start making armor. Do we want to visit the ancient complex? I mean, kinda. Okay, this is extremely polluted. We know better than to go near that. I'm so curious about a glow forest, though. I mean, we could take a small detour just to look. Large sulfur spouts permanently darken the skies, making it hard to grow crops. There will be an acidic smog every 51 days that destroys plants and makes people unhappy. Oh, wait, no, hold on. That's because it's near pollution. Huge fungal colonies bloom in the dark. Fed by nutrients that the geysers bring to the surface, these areas are alluring and dangerous. Forageability 100% raw fungus. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at a glow forest. As long as we can use the mushrooms to make fuel, we're fine, right? There's a complex over here of some kind. Gill. Limited lifespan. It grows even in the least fertile of soils. Doesn't tell. Oh, nutrition. I can eat it. Timber shroom. We know those. We know these. Our friends the Boomalop. Sulfur spout! What could I do with a sulfur spout? Ooh, a what? A boom shroom. I can guess. So we have what amounts to explosive barrels that we can use during a fight. Is that a corpse flower, but purple? Grow time 3 days. Its beauty is tempered by the yeah, it's a corpse flower. Stinky. Okay. Silo cap. Harvestable. It grows in it grows in really infertile soil. Nutrition is really low. Well, it can be eaten. Hmm. Well, there's not a lot of wood. We can't stay in places like this. Well, I guess we could turn the fungus into fuel just as well, actually. You know what? This is probably not so bad. Hmm. I guess this is as good as any place to land. Can I plant unusual things here? Hold on, let's see. I bet we could plant Nutrifungus at the very least. We didn't crash! Darkened skies, permanent. Yeah, okay. Okay, what if... I'm gonna have to go to work. Ah! Alright, hold on. Didn't change the lineup of plants. Surprising. Because the other place had toxa potatoes, but this one doesn't have anything special. Let's harvest one of everything. Oh! I thought it said I could eat these, but no. It has a nutrition value, but you can't actually harvest it. But we can still eat these, so... I can harvest this. Where's my plant specialist? So, I think we'll end up just pouring fungus into the thing over here. Oh, and one of these. Let's save before we harvest a boom shroom. Landed on some strange planet. Oh, also, oh my gosh, did you see that? I can harvest chem fuel from the boom shrooms. I want to grow these. I want to grow these in my hydroponics. It's not a lot of chem fuel, but I don't have to run it through the conversion process like I do wood. I could definitely see running around doing that. All I can do is cut those, can't harvest them. I'm gonna have to go to work. Alright, anything else in this magical floor? Oh yeah, this. No, that's cut. Wasn't there one that I marked to... Here you go. Try this one. Okay, what you got there? 6 silo caps. Oh, that nutrition is terrible. These are... Oh, wait a minute. What's it do? Oh no. Oh, I see. It instantly induces catatonic states sometimes. It might give you... Oh, it might cause creative inspiration. Not addictive. Huh. Okay. 70%. Huh. Interesting. Okay. pigs find something new to throw in the swill. But I definitely want to harvest all the boom shrooms. There's just not that many of them. But definitely worth doing. As I said, I can probably just pour fungus into here. I do have to get my stuff together and go to work. But I do that. We just do that. That'll give us chem fuel. Okay, I've got enough chem fuel for another jump. This looks like just a nice place to gather resources. If I get the chance, if I find the time, I'll play to really wish I could play. Wow, it's almost all fertile, but the sky is darkened, so if I find the time, I will play through this area so that we can start the next by jumping again. Because all I'm going to do is just make a bunch of chem fuel. However, one thing I am going to do is we're going to build a toxifier generator and tear out some of these wood-fired ones. A toxifier generator should be as good as like 2 or 3 of these. So, I think that's what we're gonna do. And cut down on our wood use. But we do have to build a new one each time we land. Anyway, that's my thinking. Yep! Yep! We'll be back. But not tomorrow. Oh, man. It'd be an interesting place to play the game from, you know? You'd have unlimited free food, which is very unusual. You don't actually need to plant anything. Well, I mean, you do. You still need cotton and other things, but it's an interesting location. Alright, and until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.